Definitely they paid for everything, and in high school they paid for me to go to edge school, which was more expensive than just normal hockey, so that was definitely big for me.
I mean, every way possible. I mean, financially, every other way. I mean, they let me move away from home at an early age. That helped me, supported me as I chased my dream.
My dad, he was always willing to pay for everything. If I needed a stick or skates, he was more than willing. And obviously driving to practices and stuff was never a problem.
I would say pretty much everything. I'm an only child, so they brought me to the rink, paid for my equipment, sacrificed a lot for me.
Definitely financially. They made a lot of sacrifices for me to fulfill my dreams, and that's what they've done.
Obviously financially, and probably driving me to the rink every morning for practice my freshman year in high school.
At the start of my young hockey career, I guess my mom and dad just drove me to the rink early in the morning and pushed me to get out of bed when I didn't really want to.
Well, financially, of course, hockey isn't a cheap sport, and my mom and I drive into Denver a lot, which is about 2 hours away for practice and things like that. And then I ended up moving down there when I was in 13, going into high school. So just the whole support group with my mom and my dad.
Definitely skating lessons. They would take me out on the pond and help me skate, or they signed me up for classes and they'd come out there with me and make sure I was doing everything right.
Probably every year, New Year's Eve, there's a pond down the road that we would go to with my family and play a little bit of shinny every year, and that's kind of a tradition that we've kept going and helps me love the game and keep loving the game.
My dad, every year, would just build a rink somewhere. It's on the grass, or now we have a tennis court for it, but yeah, he always put so much effort into the rink outside.
I remember when I started playing mites, my parents didn't want me to play because we did ski, but I convinced them and they finally let me play.
Either, the father-son skates, or, just going out on the ponds or something, just any way possible.
Definitely going to the roller rink when I was young and just running around and shooting the puck.
I would say when I was really little and just starting out in goal, my dad would actually come on the ice in our warm-ups and he'd shoot pucks on me to get me warmed up, so that was kind of cool.
Probably when I just started, they wanted to start with me. So there was a pond out at the golf course actually, and they bought skates with my first pair of skates, and we all learned how to skate together. It's pretty cool.
No, they're both actually pretty calm. They try staying out of it, just let me play.
Not really. They're both pretty quiet, and they just stand in the corner.
Oh yeah, my dad's freaked out a couple times, but that's just him. He's got a lot of emotions, so.
My dad definitely has. He hasn't done anything too bad. Usually just stands alone in a corner, calms down.
No, they're both pretty quiet and stand over in the corner.
No, neither of them has lost it. They usually just sit in the corner and put in headphones and just listen to music.
My dad, when I was little, was pretty bad. He'd yell from the stands and stuff, but he's kind of calmed down as I've gotten older.
My mom, I didn't pass the puck, and she started screaming at me even if I was on the ice. And I stopped playing and I looked at her and I'm like, let me play.
Oh, my dad.
Definitely my dad, yeah.
Probably my dad.
Definitely my dad.
My dad.
Definitely my mom. She's pretty quiet, but she gets into it.
My mom for sure.
She's got a little bit of an angry streak in her?
Yeah, she could get mad real fast.
My mom did. I lived with my mom most of the time.
I think they kind of split it, but I think my dad would definitely take that.
Dad gets the edge, eh?
Yeah.
Probably my mom. I don't think my dad's much of a morning person, but.
I think my dad, but I might start a fight, I think.
Pretty much both. Same. Since I'm the only child, they both like bringing me at the rink.
Mom did a lot of the driving to practices because it was after school, but early morning games, I would say my dad.
Pretty even, but I'd have to go with my mom.
It was even at the beginning, and then my dad was so into it, so we'd drive a lot when I was older. My dad, for sure.
Definitely my dad. He definitely always critiques me.
My dad. Yeah. I don't know. He knows the game in his mind, so we'll give him that.
I don't know. I think that he would think that he'd know what he's saying, but he actually doesn't.
For sure, my dad.
My dad.
Really?
Yeah. He wishes he could tell me what to do.
My dad, for sure. He's obsessed with hockey. I don't know what he'd do without it.
My mom.
Definitely my mom. She played college hockey, so she thinks that she knows something about the game.
I love you guys. Thank you for everything, and I'm gonna pay you back.
Just thanks a lot for everything, like driving and letting me get here where I am. I wouldn't be here without you. Thanks.
Mom and Dad, thanks. I mean, it's awesome you guys let me come out here, travel a bunch of different places for hockey, and hopefully I can pay you back one day, but thanks for everything.
I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for me. Love you guys.
Thank you for everything. I wouldn't be here without you, and hopefully I can repay you one day.
Thank you for supporting me in my goals. I wouldn't be here where I am today without you guys, and love you guys.
Thank you guys so much for sacrificing everything for me and letting me fulfill my dreams. I love you guys.
I just wanted to thank Mom and Dad for all the support. It's just been incredible. All the finances, things like that. I know it's not easy, but I love you guys and I really appreciate it.